morning. Thank you, Lord, for a new day to trade. This is not financial advice, educational purposes only. So, I haven't been up very long at all. So, I'm still kind of dragging, to be honest. I haven't taken any trades and kind of just now scanning the market. So, nothing really looks too interesting to me right now. So, I'll wait and see what 7 o'clock brings. Oh, really? I'll pull those up in just a second. I like to see what they do. Well, I might do it now. KITT. Oh, wow. INLF. Yeah, both those faded hard. LASE. Not much volume yet, but oh, and it's already died. Well, looks like it's going to die. Nope, didn't get any volume. CBIO ended up fading. Good call, little Jimmy in the group. Sent out an alert this morning about this one struggling around VWAP, and it just faded. LASE is trying to make a move. Just in case it does, I have 355 marked on the. I don't really know the significance of that. Starting to push up a little here, so I got my first entry at 345. It just hit it because I had one sitting there. So my next one's at 348. 12 million float. Overall offering risk high, and they need cash to supply robotic clean. Oh, this is robotic news. I think that's about to be a theme. Jeez. Okay, so I might. If it breaks 350, I'm just gonna get out. This might be the new theme, guys. Ooh, it's flushing though. Still not convinced it is yet, but if it breaks 350, I might just get out of this one and not fight it. Or there we go. I'm just going to take profit quick on this little drop. So I'm only in 500 shares now, so I'll just be patient with these. There we go. Ooh. Got some out in 320, so I'm completely out now. Probably being a little impatient, but I don't really like this headline with what we saw yesterday. To supply robotic clean tech to AI data center. It might just die, but I'm going to be a little spooked with robotics today, or just be a little cautious. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Trump, well, I don't know if it's necessarily, hold on. Anyways, sorry, I was reading something about this one. So, but yeah, so the White House is planning to issue an executive, or this what they said, executive order, for the robotics industry to, I guess, to kind of supercharge it, or accelerate the industry growth. So, but this is kind of weak. Dang, yeah, I should have held with this one. I thought it might push. Yeah, I still made a little bit on it, but oh yeah, maybe that's where I drew the line for the EMA. I don't know why I didn't see that on the daily. It's basically where I got in at 345, and I had order at 348. KALA. Got a pivot here at 119. I'd like to see it push up a little bit more though. Here we go. We might get a little push here. Grab me some locates. Got my first little entry here at 129. Thanks for the heads up, T-Mac. Wouldn't be surprised if it at least pushes to 140. And here we go. My next entry is 139. If it breaks that level, then I might probably have to cut. Might add again at 150. Forgot about this ticker, or I forgot all the info about it. Bloody. Ooh. Red for offer availability, frequency, dilution, cash need, and overall offering risk. 7 million float. But yeah, I got a 129 entry, so I'm gonna see what it does. See if we get a little fade here. What day is this one? Is this the third? Well, it's kind of been running for a few days. I don't like love this play, but especially since it's still kind of a multi-day runner, it's giving back a lot of its gains, but I'll play it to like 140 or something. I prefer it to flush quick like this though. Drops a little bit more. I'm going to, okay, so I got my first exit at 123. Got the bottom of that one. Then it popped right up. So I'm only in half my position now. And the rest of it, the profit is at 121. Probably be quick to take profit with this one too, because since it's a multi-day runner. I had a good conversation last night with someone about how I think I take profit quick, and I do by some standards, but I was reminded why I do that. And I think I'm gonna be thankful for that when the market heats up again. But for these multi-day runners like this, it's best to maybe not. There's still it probably flush right back to like 106, 108 at some point, but I'm gonna probably. Oh, let's see. Did I get my exit? It's hanging around 121. Oh no, it bounced. It didn't feel. But anyways, it got to 121. It'll get there though. But yeah, these multi-day runners make me a little weary. And I'm out at VWAP. So appreciate the heads up, T-Mac. Where's the 200 SMA on Kala on your screen? C or KLA? 560. So 2 little base hits this morning so far. I mean, better than some days at this point lately. So KALA and what was the other one? LASE. What did it end up doing? I bet it faded all the way away. Of course it did. Boom, went negative too. If you use the SMA indicator from, well, let me see what, I'm gonna wait and see if this pushes to 140 before I enter again. What's TW? You mean TV, like TradingView? You can set it always to calculate daily and see it on the 5-minute time frame. Oh, that's dope. Didn't know that. So I got an entry waiting at 139 on this one. I'll have to look up how to do that. That would be nice. For it to always be on the chart. Seems like it's struggling a little bit here, so I'm tempted to add a little small size, but I'm probably going to wait, see if it pushes to 140. So I added like half my previous position at 132. It got hit. So, but playing it small, just in case it does decide to push to 140. The main reason there was just it was just struggling to break 134 where it previously wicked up to. So I saw enough to convince me it might struggle. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'll have to look into that for sure. 200 daily. Oh, okay. So you, I'm gonna have to add another indicator though, because I see what it does. It does it based on the time frame of where the chart is. So if I change it to daily, it'll make the 5-minute one disappear. So we're pushing to 140 as expected. And let's see if we get a fail here. Got my 139 fill. 1 day. Okay. Let's see. Does it show up there now? Whoa, it does. Not sure why it doesn't show it for this session, but I'll look at that later. But cool. Thanks for the heads up. All right, in the money a little bit, but I'm gonna see if it flushes a little bit more. But like I said, I'm gonna be probably quick to take profit on this one since it's multi-day runners. Since it's a multi-day runner. Appreciate the tips and tricks, guys. Oh, it's because it's calculated on click. Okay, I'll adjust that next time. Cool. Oh, awesome. Super helpful. I wonder if is trading. What is it? Yeah, TradingView still running their Black Friday deal. I can get more indicators. No, it's gone. Black Fridays come and go. See you next year, space traveler. That's what it says. So went ahead and trimmed a little. Got a partial fill, unfortunately, at 133. But all good. Basically, got about, well, I got some of it filled, but, or most of it filled, but not all of it. Don't really love this one though. But let's see if it holds this level or not. So this is just a low confidence play. That's why I'm only in 1,000 shares now. The most I was in at a time was 1,500. But I'm gonna hang out, see if it fades a little bit. And the reason I'm a little bit more skeptical with this one is just because it's, again, like we were saying, a multi-day runner. It's trying to, looks like it's trying to bounce a little here. I've seen these like retest highs a few days later like this. What is this? That was the main day. It's the second day, third day. So we're going into the fourth day. So it's kind of a weird time to push. It's usually the third day, but it kind of did push at the end of the day yesterday. Good call, T-Mac. It could flush. Yeah, it's probably a decent play. I'm gonna actually try. I took my take profits off. If it breaks 140, I'm probably just gonna cut and not play the, what was it, the game I had played yesterday that I almost got myself in trouble. But I'm gonna see if this one just fades back to 106, 108, because I got an amazing average. It's 130. Well, maybe I shouldn't say almost 138. So 137.8. So if I have to lose 4 or 5 cents, it's not the end of the world. But I want to see if it flushes. Maybe take half off at VWAP since it's clearly honored it, and then maybe see if the rest of them fade. The reason I said amazing average, because after yesterday, this is an amazing average. I got into a lot of plays too early yesterday, even intraday. But it was a good day. Broke 3K yesterday, so I didn't trade that much. I was pretty busy, very distracted, but I did add a little more size intraday. iRobot gets most of the credit though. What was that? IRBT. Played that one pretty well. I was going to do a daily recap, but I forgot. Well, didn't forget. Just found other things to do. I need to get back and do those every day. I like doing them because it's like my journaling exercise, but like end of the day, I'm just always find something else to do. Anyways, where's the crazy December action at? I don't know. I'm not sure. Historically, with me, small caps, I've done really well in December. I can't remember how, well, like the winter months, I do well. At least the last couple years. December last year, I think it was only 18K though, because I had some pretty big losses. Getting that flush to VWAP like I wanted. But yeah, no, it's kind of interesting. The market's flirting with breaking new highs again. We got a theme now, robotics. Like I said in the Discord yesterday, like evening, like let's see if I'm not convinced it's going to continue. You know what I mean? Like it might. I got to see more to make, to come up with that conclusion. But if we can get a little theme going, that's kind of why I was in and out of LASE quick. Like as soon as I saw robotics and AI, like I was planning on holding the 7 o'clock pop more because I've been doing that a little bit more, but apparently not LASE. I got out of my full position at KALA. I again, I don't trust these multi-day runners. Got trust issues because of stocks, because of small caps. Any new 7:30 pops? Trade ideas. I want to hear you, bro. I haven't heard anything today. HUBC, it's only up 10%, but it must have had a PR. It's pushing now, but very, very weak. Played small, just a few base hits, so I haven't really made that much. 365 on the morning for 3 plays is really not that great, but none of these plays I've had a size or held long enough, so. PLRX? No, I didn't even see it. PLRX. Yeah, for some reason I didn't get an alert for this one. Dang. Oh, I got a little gap fill on this one. 243-ish. But it's dead now. Dang, why didn't I see this one? And look, it's going negative. But yeah, I'm completely out of CALA. So it'll probably flush now. And the main reason I'm, again, for y'all that's just hopped on, I take profit pretty quick anyways because I like taking base hits and I don't like when stocks reverse on me. But also, this is a multi-day runner and it's been honoring VWAP, so. Yeah, that might be why I didn't hit the scanner because I have volume parameters on my trade ideas. It's pretty low though, but I do have, I'll have to check and see what it is. KALA, maybe I should have stuck with my original plan to hold a little bit. PLRZ is a prime example why to cut losses. Yeah, no, I saw, I don't know what, I didn't look it up, but what happened yesterday afternoon? The thing acted up. These late pops already scare me. And this is a good example of one. 605, that's when it started popping. Yeah, and again, what is PLR? Wait, something was pushing up. What was that? What did I just see? I'm tripping. I don't know. But anyways, I wanna pop so bad I'm like seeing things. I don't know what I just thought I saw. Hell, KALA got the Lambo. Did it? Let's go, T-Mac. You look good in a Lambo, bro. I like your new Discord picture too, by the way. Oh, the bear with the Canadian flag in the background. It's dope. You said it now. You gotta go buy one, T-Mac. Who's gonna be the first one in the group with a Lambo? HUBC, it's only up, like it's slowly pushing up, slowly getting more volume, but it's still only up 10%. It's not worthy to be pulled up just yet, but I'm putting it on your radar. Hello, T-Mac, you say you got to represent. A lot of y'all are Canadians in the group, actually. I know this because I get no incentive for y'all with TradeZero, with the affiliate stuff. I think I got more TradeZero Canadian affiliates than anything. Did you check KITT? I did not. I don't think. Or it's been a minute. Yeah, I don't want it right here. If it pushes up to maybe VWAP or this little area consolidated, might get interested. But that was a nice move it gave back in the early session. Yeah, if it pushes up to maybe 190, get an entry, add a little heavier at 210, and see what happens. But I don't know if it's going to get back up there. But I'm going to keep my eye on it now, so thank you. But yeah, it was weird. Initially, after the Kimfo interview, I got a bunch of, I shouldn't say a bunch, a few, mostly international. And then whenever, shortly after that, I started getting a lot of Canadians. And now I'm getting more US-based traders in the group. But I'm not really sure why it went through like those 3 phases. Yeah, I want to go heavy on something. And it's so funny because y'all probably I share my screenshots in the Discord often just so y'all can, I don't know, see what I'm trading. No, I'm not BSing. I don't know why I do it, to be honest, but to just be more transparent. But y'all probably can tell I go way heavier intraday. Maybe not way heavier, but decently amount heavier because I just haven't seen in pre-market just any setups where I really want to add too much size. Besides ARTL yesterday, I killed that one. I think I told you I made 1,500 on live. I made $1,245.10. I remember exactly. So that's the one that bailed me out of NRVX or whatever it was yesterday. I did end up losing a few hundred on it, which I'm fine with because I was down much more than a few hundred at one point. So I did add a little size to that one, and that was the right one to do it with too. Yeah, this one yesterday. And this was a gap fill. I've been loving these gap fills lately. This right here. I know y'all know what a gap fill is, or most y'all do. But when I see these huge gaps like this, I like to add right under it. And they've been flushing lately. Yeah, I played HTOO. It was actually one of my better winners yesterday too. I just didn't have as much size on that one. T-Mac, you still holding? Tristan, quick question. Are you generally interested in checking out new software that could assist your trading? I'm gonna be honest with you, Tristan. I trade like a straight up caveman. I'm trading on my cell phones. Colin sent me his setup yesterday, and Colin, I'm about to put you on blast. He always jokes around about being an old man and not being able to use computers and stuff like that. And he's got a way more sophisticated setup than I do. Like his little hot keypads and his multiple monitors and um, all that stuff. And like I'm trading on my phone, and the only reason I bring up TradingView is just so we can see and talk about the ticker together. So y'all hear me talk about 2026 a lot, but that's where I'm trying to get a little bit farther away from my W2, focus more on trading. That's when I want to start desktop trading. So that's why when I want to start like, trying to grow the community more, YouTube, things like that. So yes, because I haven't even transitioned to trading like a grown up. I trade on my phone. So I know I could improve substantially if I, because this phone, like, it's convenient when you're traveling, and I'm still going to do it when I'm traveling. But like when I'm sitting in front of a computer, I probably should start trading on desktop. There's a major advantage to that. Yeah, I should show you a setup because I was impressed with Colin's, and his isn't like anything that fancy, but it was still like really nice. I would like to see some of y'all set up. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more desktop. But again, I don't like changing things that's not broken. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try it, but I'm not convinced I'm gonna like it. But I was talking to like the Friendly Bear or whatever. When I did that podcast with him, he was like, "Bro, you really don't trade on your phone, do you?" I was like, "Dude, I do." He was like, "You would probably make way more if you did desktop." So we'll see. Because this app is so clunky. I know some of y'all know how clunky this app is, but it's not bad. But I mean, it's not the best. But the hardest part with mobile trading, you can only see one thing at a time. So like I can't, you know, just can only focus on one ticker. Then you go back to your portfolio and you see another one is, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, to answer your question, long story short, Tristan, yeah, I mean a little bit for sure. Especially like I said, might be a good time to start looking into stuff. Curious why you ask. Yeah, I don't know, Alex. That's a cup half full way to look at it. That's for sure. Yeah, that's the part just trading about the clunkiness and the a little bit more. It's easy to press the wrong button on mobile. I did that a few times yesterday. I don't do that very often, but I hit short when I meant to cover and cover when I meant to short a couple times yesterday. I usually don't do that, but I did it a few times yesterday. The last time tilted you. Oh no. If I do that, I immediately just like if I meant to do cover and I add, I just immediately cover them. Even if I lost 1 cent, whatever. If I didn't mean to add there, I'm just getting out immediately. But it doesn't. It maybe happens like once a month. And yesterday was that once a month, or it happened twice yesterday. CLNN getting a little move on it. That thing already flushed though. Everything's flushing. Click. Might have to wait for the 8 o'clock PRs here because I don't know if what app to use on mobile. The TradeZero app. I mainly started doing this because a lot of y'all know the story. So I used to travel a lot more for my job, for like my little real estate projects. Like I was just never at the house. Um, and I run like these cannabis dispensaries, and I used to have to visit them more. EKSO. Oh, there we go. Where are we going? Oh, I like it. I'm about to grab a. I'm about to grab me some locates. 3 million float. It's not that tiny. All right, I'm in it. Oh, let's go. I'm up. Pretty good bid on it. Got a pretty good entry, 622. Just took a random stab, to be honest. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So trimmed half. That news doesn't seem. EKSO Bionics. Oh, it says Bionic. Does that mean it's a robotic? I don't know. I'm gonna try to hold it a little bit though. I've trimmed out of half of it, and I'm going to try to hold these. So EKSO Bionics become exclusive U.S. distributor for MediTouch Balance Tutor, expanding its rehab tech portfolio and customer reach. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's get a nice little clean fade on this one. Oh, there we go. There we go. I just jinxed myself. I just did what we were talking about yesterday. I meant to cover a little and I added, but it's all right. I got out at the same spot. I never do that. I don't know why I'm doing it so much lately. So, like I was saying, 3 million float, overall offering risk high. Not a ton of insider or institution. I might add some more here, honestly. See if it struggles here at VWAP. VWAP plus the 200s right here. Sign me up. Weak news. High offering risk. Decent float. 3 is still small, but it's not like super scary small. Let's go. That was a good add. I added in the 580s, 590s. Let's go. And the main reason was I like stacking resistance, and that's like a perfect stack. It was at VWAP and it was at the 200. It gives me a little bit more confidence, if that makes sense.
FRSX.
And we're getting something else that's still tension. Oh, baby, let's go. FRSX pumping now. We got some moving averages, 200s at 340. So I've already trimmed some here in the 540s, what I added at 580 and 590. So I'm just going to hold on to these runners, see if they keep fading. And I'm going to let FRSX push a little bit. And if I miss it, I miss it. Might get some initial starters around 315, and then maybe add around 340 at the 200. Well, that's where it wicked up to, 3. Oh my gosh, EKSO, look at this. Oh my gosh, we're in the 4s now. I banked on that one, guys. So that's considered robotics news, right? EKSO. So these, again, that's why I said that in the chat yesterday. I was like, let's see if it's a theme yet, because I'm surprised these aren't pushing more if it's robotic news. What's the FRSX news? I could probably take a stab before it gets there, but I don't really want to. iNet receives 3 million investment reflecting 55 million valuation. This is literally the news. Dang, I should have played this. That's some weak news. They just received $3 million. And they're trying to reflect that they got it at a at like a $55 million valuation. Still not that impressive. I guess maybe because the market cap currently is only 7 or 8 million, but that's weak news. But all good. I've been jumping in early with these, so I wanted to see it push a little bit more, and if I miss it, I miss it. Tired of jumping in these plays early like I did yesterday. Just blow past the 200 EMA on the daily. Yeah, they tend to do that though. Me and Alexandru was talking about that recently, about how even the ones that fell at this level, they'll blow past it sometimes a decent amount, and then before the candle closes, just like this one, it'll fall right back below the 200. And I'm completely out of EKSO now, by the way. George joined the Discord yesterday and signed up for TradeZero. Appreciate the group and information you shared. Awesome. Let's go, bro. Happy, yeah, no, I'm happy you're finding some value. We have an edge. Just always focus on risk management. That's the thing. Always have a plan when things go south. If you're new, I do very well and I consistently make money, but that's the thing with what we do. You can consistently make money, but if that one black swan you're ever in, you just gotta, whether it's a number, whether it's a percentage, whatever it is, just don't bend that rule, because that's how short sellers get into trouble. CJ, I know you caught it. Did you catch EKSO? You probably call it EKSO and FRSX. Oh, we pushing. Okay, good. I might start. This news is weak, guys. I might get into this one a little bit earlier than I wanted to, but this news is garbage. So I took a little stab here, the 270s. 277 to be exact. Both, yeah, let's go. I knew it. I was like, if you called BGLC on that wild move a couple days ago, I know you called these, because you only had like a split second with it. BG, you're supposed to be staying away from these. From what? Money making plays? Nah, front side? Or what? What mobile app do you use to trade? TradeZero, the TradeZero mobile app. I don't know what it is. It's the only one they have. I don't really know if it has a specific name. Foco slid in your DMs, CJ. 2 OGs. Both y'all are OGs. Y'all go back to the circle days. Bro, y'all gonna want to fight me every day. I got my alarm that goes off. So yeah, I'm still in this one. And hopefully we'll get some money rotation. I'm in the money about 10 cents on it now, or a little less, but I want to see if it I personally think the news is weak. Like they just got $3 million at an investment round saying they were worth basically, what was it, 50 million or something. I just don't really think that's that impressive, or to make it run. I don't see this one like ripping my face off, but let's see. Oh my gosh, Jelani, you a beast, bro. You covered at 469? My man.
NDRA.
Is this a new one? That is a new one. For the culture. Missed this one. I wanted to see it push a little bit more, but all good. My next entry on FRSX is like 295 because it's previously wicked up to 3. So we might get a retest. And on the daily, it's really not that strong a resistance, but here at 3, you can see it popped here, down, wick down a couple days, then 315, a little bit of random support here. I don't know if that's going to impact it at all, but I do like 340. So my plan is, oh, there we go. We're flushing now. Something else stealing attention. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Oh man, what a freaking beauty. We are killing it. Let's go. DHK, how did you learn this strategy? Did you plan on making a video explaining? Yeah, no, I really do, because even some of these
EKSO.
Yeah, that one died, bro. Oh, or is it popping back up? Oh no. So you may be completely honest with you. I used to be a long small cap trader, and I used to get wrecked. Like I used to spend a lot of time following pumpers and making sure I had the quickest news. And I used to be on the other side, try to play the momentum up, and would just get wrecked. And so I was like, why don't I try the other side? That was it. I was like, if I did the opposite of what I was doing, I would have made money. So it opened up my eyes, and there's just a huge edge to this. But a lot of people say I'm very high risk. You know what I mean? Like I'm a front side trader. I trade pre-market pops. I have 5 seconds to analyze what's going on. There's risk involved for sure, and I'll catch shade the more I grow. And I've already caught some about how I trade, and it's all good. But there's definitely an edge. But yeah, I'll make a video soon. I really do. I want to make just like a free, maybe like 30-minute video on YouTube, and then I need to build like a decent. I had a course in Circle, like for y'all Circle people, it was like a 6-part course. It was a couple hours long, but my trading style has changed so much since then that I haven't. But yeah, I'll post a video about it soon because I like sharing stuff, not keeping everything behind a paywall. If y'all ask me questions, I'll give you the answer. The Discord's more just for the community we built, but I don't really hide anything there. I know that's not a good selling point, but you just get more alerts and in the community, and you get to talk in the chat and brainstorm together, and a few exclusive live streams, but I don't really try to hide anything behind a paywall info wise. And I'm not the only one that does this, but I mean, I did discover it, on my own, but again, it's not rocket science, but like it goes back to what I was saying, because I don't even think I'm that great of a trader, but if something keeps falling down like this, I can follow a trend with it. But the key again is risk management. So if it's Chinese, be cautious or don't play it, or play it small or don't play it at all. And this is not financial advice. This is my rules for all you newbies. Chinese, be very cautious. Low float, meaning less than 2 million, especially less than 1 million. I'm starting to just completely avoid those because those can rip your face off. And then if it's Chinese and low float, it's best to not touch those. And if it's the only thing moving, you got to be a little cautious too, because the money rotation is the biggest edge. Even when something's like pushing, like these long momentum traders, they're like birds, They see something shiny, they go after it. And I get it. I'm the same way every time. And that's not throwing shade at long. I'm the same way, because as soon as I get a new alert, guess what I'm doing? I'm jumping in it the opposite direction. So, but it causes money rotation. So the tickers that were pumping, they usually flush because people move on to the next play. That's why I like the early pops, because by the time 9:30 rolls around, people already forgot about these 7 o'clock plays. Most of the time, not always, but nothing's always in trading. Kala. I almost don't even want to mess with this one now. I jumped in this one because there weren't like a ton of great plays. But it's been honoring levels though, so it got my morning going. I'll keep an eye on it. If it gets back to 140, I'll play it.
EKSO.
Why does Trade Ideas think this is pumping? Bro, I do it on my phone in like 2 seconds. It's not that cumbersome. If you have a system like a desktop, like it's really not that cumbersome. When I see a play is popped, I immediately grab locates, and that takes maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and then I can enter the position. So TradeZero, that's why I like TradeZero. It's a short selling broker. They were literally designed for short selling. Like if you look on their website, they talk about short selling. They have a tab called the Bear Center. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe other brokers is a little more cumbersome and clunky, but TradeZero is pretty straightforward. Like basically 2 extra clicks. And they have good locate prices. I usually pay $4 for 1,000 shares. So about 40 cents per 100 shares. CNBM. Uh-oh. Did I spell it wrong? Or did you spell it wrong? CMBM. I see it on my phone. I'm grabbing some locates for this one too. It's not up that much, but but it's extended. I'll get it pulled up here in a second, guys. Oh, got in too. Thanks for the heads up. Catching it. I got a crazy entry. Well, I guess it wasn't that great. I thought it was. It was 220. I thought it stopped at 220, but it went up to 225. It's already trimmed out half at 209. So I'm in half my position. And it's in half meaning only 1,000. Yeah, only 1,000. I was in 1,000. Now I'm only in 500. There you go. But I'm adding more here at 219. So I got a little bit more of a feel here. And if it starts breaking new highs, I might get out of it. I don't know anything about this ticker. I haven't really had a chance to look it up because it's... So I'm setting another order at 224. If it pushes there, that'll make me in about 1,500 shares. So what's the story with this one? CMBM.
EKSL.
12 million float, low offering risk, American company. There we go. We're back in the... Trimmed a little again at 209. I think I might got it filled at 210. There, yeah, 210. I'm not seeing any new news on it. So I'm gonna hold the rest just to see if it flushes. Because I've basically rotated these 1,000 shares. I didn't play it big because it's only up 20%. Or a little over 20%. It's got some range on it too. Ooh. It's ran in the past. Comes back to 219, I'll add again. Just scalping basically 10 shares. Or 10 cents on these shares. High institutional ownership. I didn't even look at that. CMBM. Oh, we're back in the... Let's go. Oh, we're flushing. So I'm out. I'm out of my complete position at 206. You said high institutional ownership made me nervous. I'll blame it on you if it flushes. Nah, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, 51% is what I'm seeing here. But I'll re-enter if it gets back to 219. I have an order waiting at 219 and 224. Look at FRSX. My God, these things are going negative. Oh, I thought I played this one well. Jelani's over here. He's going to close out at $1.89 or something. But yeah, going back to what you're saying, DHKLLAD or B. Yeah, it's not clunky. I think that's the perception of it sometimes. PLRZ or PLRX tried to pop back up and died. But I use TradeZero, and I have a link in my description for it if you're interested. But it doesn't have to. You don't have to use TradeZero. There's other brokers out there, but of course I'm missing this. But I do recommend one that's specific to short selling. And TradeZero's been voted the best short selling broker for like 5 or 6 years or something. It's a pretty long time. Let's go, BG. 788 this morning. Good job, bro. Yeah, I'll probably shut it down shortly after 8:30. I got a lot to do today. I feel like a story of my freaking life. But hopefully that changes soon. Chaos at, well, it's all good. So yeah, after 8:30, I'll wait for the 8:30 pop, see if there's anything interesting, and then probably sign off shortly after that because I'm having a good morning too. 2,100 and no, yeah, 2,198. I thought I'd be higher than that, honestly, but I didn't catch all the moves on some of these. Yeah, I was hoping for a little more than that, to be honest. All good. Not a flex, but still, no, it's not a flex. There's people making way more money than I am short selling. I go for that consistent. I want to make about 2-3K a day. And I'm not trying to like that's good. I do realize that, but if you go and see other there's some short sellers that are trading and making way more than I am. But I've learned not to compare myself to them because I learned there's a lot of paper traders out there. There's a lot of people that only share their good days. So I'm content because that is the thing with short selling. Like I think there's an edge, but it is risky if you can. It is risky if you ignore red flags. And the problem is with me is I've, especially in the past, but not so much lately, but in the past, you're confident. So I was on a 30, was it a 30-day or 33-day win streak here recently? And then I broke like a very obvious rule of mine about playing late after hours pops because my confidence is through the roof. I'm like, well, I'm on a 33-day win streak. I can bend this rule, and then, I ended up ending the day red like $1,000. Wasn't crazy. And then I did the same thing the next day. So I went on a 33-day win streak, then had 2 red days in a row. Now I'm back on like a, I don't know, 10, 12 something day win streak. And it's not even about win streaks, but I do like trying to be consistent. So it's the thing is just something that I battle with when I am on a big green streak. My confidence gets a little too high, so I start breaking my rules. So bending my rules, but that's more a me problem and being disciplined. Oh no, we don't we support each other. Yeah, BG. That's why we have our flex section. I like seeing y'all do good. Actually, y'all don't know how excited it makes me when I see the flex your gain section at the end of the day, and like y'all are making crazy gains. So thanks for sharing. Yeah, there's a losses section in there. Maybe you have that channel like disabled or something. It's under the flex your gains. It goes VIP. Well, y'all don't see that though. So there's a chat room, flex your gains, losses, end of day recaps, and member resources. Ooh, this one gave it all back. I got out too early on this one. For you, how much is too expensive for a short locate? Um, that's a good question. So Alex, what Alex said is actually pretty close. About $30 for 1,000 locates. Honestly, it's been closer to about 20 because here's the thing with locates. I'm dropping all these dimes on these live streams. And I don't get credit for this when Colin came up with this. Uh, so high locates, um, it's probably more like 20 now because high locates is a warning sign. So normally all mine are like $4 for 1,000 shares. That's what 90% of them are. But when they start going up, it's a little bit of a red flag because that tells you that one, either there's a lot of shorts already in it, so it can squeeze, and two, that the float is locked up. So the reason TradeZero is trying to charge me more is because there's not many available. It's supply and demand. If you only have 100,000 available and a bunch of people want them, the price goes up, you know? Um, so it's about $20, $30 is where it gets too much for 1,000 shares for me, but it really depends on the setup. Is it an A+ setup? Is it, you know, like what I got super excited about and added? Because you know I like to time the top. But then I timed the top on EKSO, and then it flushed. I took some profit, and then when it came back to VWAP and it was hesitating, alongside this was also the 200 EMA. So that's A+ for me. So that's why I added there. So I probably would have paid a little more for these locates if I needed to, but it really depends on the setup. But I do think high locate prices are a little bit of a warning sign because a lot of the ones that squeeze and hurt me, especially in the past, had very high locate fees. And that's because there's not very many shares available. From one, there's a lot of shorts already in it, or two, the float is super tight. If the float is super tight, that means, you know, it can start skipping numbers when it moves. Hope that makes sense. Or that's my theory, at least. And a lot of times, if the locates are expensive initially, and then if you need to get more, because I average up, my gosh, look at this one still fading. I like to average up on plays that I still have conviction in. Look at KLA, it finally broke that level. I might trade it. I might, since I didn't get caught up at 140, I might try this 150. See how it's wicked up there twice? I might just play it with a tight stop, since I already have the locates. Appreciate it, Alex. Yeah, I like the likes on the live streams go a long ways, guys. So I appreciate it. Coot? No, never mind. Take it back. COOT. It's moving a little bit, but nothing crazy. But if KALA gets to, I got an order waiting at 149, especially since it's almost 8:30. Might get some money rotation away from this play, but y'all, most y'all know my theory. If it's breaking new highs after 8:30, especially after 9, I really don't like them though. But it's not 8:30 yet, so I got my order at 149. I can't see how many likes I have, Alex. I can't see. I'm sure there should be able to say it. I'm not saying another word until I get 10. Just kidding. I don't know how many likes it has, but all good. Yeah, appreciate the likes, guys. What happened with Steven? He was killing it on the live stream. He got a different job. and it doesn't allow him to trade now, or have the availability to trade as much in live stream. AMO. Oh, we're getting a little pump here. Where are we going? Oh, we're in no man's land. Breaking new highs. I do like the $5 level though. Oh, and it's previously on the 5 minute, so it's popped in pre-market. Every single time it fails, look at this. Fell, and it's about to fail again. Talking too much, so I'm gonna miss it, but history says this one gives it all back. So if it pushes up a little bit higher, I might play it. Okay, here we go. I might take a stab up here. Got a little entry. Oh, there we go. Didn't get the best average, 513, but got a little entry on it. See if it just dies. Whatever happened to KALA? Oh, it flushed. Dang, it never made it to $1.50. Yeah, I thought the things, Alex, I thought I'd be more scared of this robotic news, but hasn't really been holding up. Oh man, that was pushing. Oh my God.
Memo.
So I'm adding here. Oh gosh, what is a float tiny on this one? What was that? Well, now I'm in the money because I added up there. What in the world? That was a crazy move, though. I wish I'd have had a big order waiting at 6. What screener do you use? It's in the link is in the description. It's Trade Ideas. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Like I have affiliates for other things, but Trade Ideas, I can't live without it. Especially my trading style, like intraday, I don't stare at a screen all day. And honestly, if I wasn't live streaming, I wouldn't be staring at a screen. But I have like my top gainers and my 200 daily SMA test screener. Whenever it's like testing the 200, so I kind of just leave that on throughout the day. When I get an alert, I'll go check it out. Yeah, I didn't make that much on this one because I did add, what was my next add at? Yeah, it wasn't that great. So I added again at 569. So when it flushed quickly after that, but I was only in like 600 shares on this one. The AVESLZR. It says that makes sense. Thanks for answering. That will cost money for those gurus. Well, and sadly, I had to learn it the hard way. Yeah. I wish somebody would have told me that in the beginning. I would have dodged a lot of big losses. about the locates. Because when I see that now, almost, you know, almost turn bullish on them because I'm just like, ooh, shorts can't get in this. Ooh, the float's tight. Mm. It's 8:30. Any pops? Let's see. Any new 8:30 pops? Let's see. TBH. It's up, but it's only up about 11% right now. All right, if I don't see anything in the next few minutes, I'm probably going to bounce. It's been a good morning. Getting a lot more plays now, so the market's heating up some, I think. The robotics theme, again, I'm still not convinced it's going to be a sustainable theme, but we'll see. We'll see what the next few days hold, but I'm still going to be a little cautious with these plays. But yeah, it's definitely warming up a little bit. Spies breaking new highs, or Spies is flirting with not breaking new highs. It's looking bullish again, or the market overall looking a little bit more bullish. So December might be interesting. We get a theme, get a little bit more action, small caps. If Spy starts breaking new highs again, Bitcoin is recovering some. I've been adding. Again, I'm not this big crypto dude, but I've been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin for many years, so it's been good to me. So it's bouncing off whatever line I drew previously. Scalping Spy is my bread and butter, so much easier. There you go. Oh my god, look at MAMO. This is just what these do. KALA. Ooh, KA. Did I get my fill? Let's see. Almost. I went ahead and added a little at 148 if it gets filled. Okay, cool. I got a small size filled at, I got a little impatient. Added a little at 148, but my, just because, just in case it does, I'm seeing some big size on the bid, or on the ask. So I added a little at 148, and let's see if it gets to my 149 fill. I'm surprised I was able to get that, because there's, oh, that's why, because I hit 147. So I'm in at 147. Never mind. So I'm in 1,000 shares, 147. Then I have another 1,000 waiting at 149. It's not a good. It's not good what I just did. You should just wait for your entries. But I had a feeling because I saw a massive size on the ask. It was like 60, 70, 80K at one point. I was afraid it wasn't going to bust through 148, so I just kind of slapped 147 because I wanted a position. But after this play, I'll probably wrap up today. Yeah, CJ, everything going negative. This is the market I like where it's heated up, where there's plays, but there's not many there's not many just insane runners. But yeah, so game plan with KALA. Obviously, this very short term from 7 o'clock to what is this, about 8:40? It's looking pretty bullish, you know what I mean? This price action, but I like this $1.50 level. It's a little bit of a psychological level, $1.50, and it's previously bounced to here twice, so I'll play it. And if it breaks, I'm just gonna get out. Just not gonna risk maybe 2 or 3 cents a share on it. Well, maybe more like 5 or 6 cents since I got it at 147. And then if I get in at 149, but not gonna make much on this one. But I'll see if it flushes back down a little bit. No losses on the morning. I don't really care about taking losses. It's more about like if I do take losses, just keep them reasonable. So if I have to stop out and lose like 5 cents on this one, it's not the end of the world. Okay, my 149 got filled. Let's see if I'm gonna be stopping out of this one. It's a weird way to say it, but I just have a feeling I might have to. But I'm gonna try this 150 level. Oh, I'm seeing massive size on the bid now. I don't think it's gonna break through 150 yet. Here we go. Let's see. I'm embarrassed to tell y'all I already took some out at 143. I got some trust issues with this one, but I was in 2,000 shares, so I'm still gonna write out these 1,000. But again, this ain't gonna be this not gonna be the one that goes negative. This is not the one I want to hold. If it flushes back to like 141, I'll probably be out, to be honest. Probably should wait till VWAP, but I'm ready to call it a day. Or not a day, but call it a pre-market session. Let's see if I can make an extra $100 here, or maybe $80, I guess. 149 to 141, and then I'm gonna, because I already got out of some shares at 143. See if it gets to 141. The ask is up to 90K shares now. $100K now. It's probably gonna. My guess is the next tick is going to be down. We're up to 140 on the ask now. You can't always go by that, but oh, here we go. Did it just? Oh no, it didn't. There we go. We're going down. Let's go down. I'm literally waiting for 141. And I'm out. Thank you guys for joining. It's Thursday, so I won't see y'all YouTubers until Monday, because Friday is exclusive for the live stream. I'll be doing pre-market and a day fades there, and we have our end of month recap. It's usually the first weekend after the month ends, but since it was a holiday weekend, I pushed it to this weekend on Sunday. Guys, if y'all are in the group, I will record it, but if you can make it, try to be there. Have a guest speaker talking this time, and it's a good opportunity to share what you're seeing. I'll share what I'm seeing, kind of go over November and game plan for the rest of the month. So on that note, I will see y'all next time.